everybody. We back by Black DFW. How you doing, Sapphire?
I am doing good. Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday.
Yeah. So look, today I got my wine.
I got mine too. I'm ready. I got my lemon drop.
All right. Cause see, today we're gonna do something different, because the main character, I feel like the main character is finally going away. So,
Yes.
I want to celebrate
You
Armand.
see,
Every time they say Armand, we think it take a sip.
and you see, I'm celebrating his last scene with the last YouTube kiss as my profile pic. Look at that. Look at that love.
Aww.
Oh. So
I'd
yeah,
always said that last vlog, I always thought that was like not a hostage video, but it was almost like, please, please, please do this video with me. Like she was trying,
she
boy.
didn't she didn't she didn't intend on it to be her last, but she wanted it really badly
She did.
because
Because he
you
had
know.
not been on shooting with her for a long
Mm-mm,
time. And you know
mm-mm.
what? Let me see. This was still April, end of April.
Yeah, this was the April that they skipped. This
Right.
was all the
And
rest of
with the
April.
purple fits,
Yeah,
the pickle fits.
yeah, they skipped all of April. They skipped the last 2 weeks of April. But God help them.
I wonder if he said just pull anything after this, because that's probably when they was like arguing and stuff. Probably.
Knowing him, he ain't said nothing.
Knowing
That's their
him.
problem.
That
He
boy,
ain't said a
he
he
don't
gotta
say too
talk.
much, do he?
No, he gotta use his words in his next love. The next time he love, he gonna have to use his word. Cause he ain't told these folk nothing. He went on about his business.
He said, I'm out. Okay,
Yeah.
so all right. So anyway, we're gonna start like like we always do. The reason why we here. This is not a dragging anybody reaction video. This has to do with statements they made, the supposedly main characters made about the show. So this is an interview they had with Greg Street when they were on their first press run, talking about the show and what to expect. So let's go.
Let's go.
Today's August 24th, and tonight's the night at 9 p.m. Eastern, 8 Central. Toya and Reginae, baby, call up.
Excuse me.
Mm-hmm. You're the only one that can call me baby Carter.
I'm the only one?
Yeah.
Wow.
I don't want you to grow up again.
Man, you baby calling for life around here.
She didn't want to grow up either. Talking about baby Carter. She don't want to grow up.
Child, don't get me started this early. I'm
Congratulations.
Thank you.
I saw y'all on the news today. It's the real inside personal. You've been a part of other shows, but it's time. When people tweeting and they got all these different opinions and everybody they in the comments. So they get to see it for real.
Yes. They get to see the real deal. Like what you don't see on social media, deeper look into our reality.
Uh-oh, so it's real reality?
child, please.
If they don't stop capping.
Oh, Lord.
Can't fake it.
You can't fake it.
Can't fake it.
How you
can't fake it till you make it.
Come from the real reality.
How you cap like that?
Just like that.
Baby,
Just like
they
that.
bring that back. So how many episodes is in the series?
In this series, it's 6. It's starting off with 6 episodes.
And please no more.
So that way,
Child, if they get a season 2 off of this, I'm
If
about
they
to
get a
call
season 2,
TV.
then they passing out seasons.
Yeah,
If they get a season 2, I'm calling
any,
TV, and I want one because I got some content that's real.
Look, if they get another season, we won't have to.
We getting us one. We getting us one too. We getting that bad.
He's gonna be giving up on him. Yeah, I feel like you guys are really gonna be entertained, and I feel like it's also gonna be a lot of relatable.
Be entertained, all right. Try to keep up with all these reenactments.
So you already know when you're doing our show with your family what it comes with.
Oh yeah,
regular on and off TV. So imagine
every family has one.
Every family has somebody they're gonna relate to. Somebody's gonna be somebody. Somebody be like, "Oh, I'm Toya the family. Oh, I'm Casey."
Mm-hmm. No,
I'm faster on the show.
I can't relate.
I can't relate to nobody on the show because
nobody
like into the telling the truth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. At some point, we don't just keep going down rabbit holes.
We have some people who can
I don't act like I'm with not with somebody, but we with somebody. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't never seen nothing like that before.
They don't know who Larry.
All right, so that's it. She don't know who Larry Blackman is, so that's we moving on.
The joke
Anyway,
landed horribly.
right. So anyway, we're gonna start out. Scene part 1 was actually my out of the whole series.
Oh
this
Lord,
is my favorite scene. Ain't that something? Because this is what we fell up with in the first place, right?
Yeah, this is what WeTV should have let us see, and if they couldn't show us this,
they should have just canceled it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. No volume yet.
No volume? Okay.
Mm-mm.
Here?
Mm-hmm. She's super tiny.
Mm-hmm. Even though we've been beefing, I still can't go no butterflies. You're definitely couple right now.
We know that.
We knew that, babe. But she don't have no ring on right there.
No, she don't. And you know what? I was thinking this is the day she was. For some reason, I think this is her New York hairdo. Because I was really trying to figure out when her hair was like this, kind of like not.
But she got a picture with that outfit on her page.
With this particular outfit on?
Mm-hmm. That corset?
Okay, let me see here.
It's on their Instagram.
Because I got the corset, but it's not shaped like that.
It's a different shape.
And she had different color. And she had brown in her hair.
Oh, okay.
So I could not find this. So the only thing that I could come close to was
the New York bust down.
Yeah.
Well, you know, they head heavy on the trickaroo. So
right.
So she might have filmed while she was in New York.
Okay.
She don't have the ring on, but we definitely a couple right now. But I don't have the ring on.
Exactly.
And she knows she's scary. I can't believe she getting on there with his reckless driving. Because he couldn't drive me nowhere.
Hopefully by doing something fun and spending some time together, we can figure out what we want to do and finally get on the same page.
Girl.
Okay, first of all, we already know that the 4x4 thing was with the blue hair.
All the way in April, all the way in when she picked him up, when he came back from Vegas.
So that's like what, the 16th, right?
Yeah, after Nita's real birthday.
Yeah, like the 16th. So this is the blue hair scene. She had already kind of, what I don't really know is, even though we assume they got back together, I don't know if they was like solid all the way back together. I'm assuming they were calling Bay and Baby and all that. So
because what we never knew they broke up. So it's kind of hard to tell. Because you breaking your ankles to get out this chair, the girl halfway got your wig on your head, so you can run and go get him from the airport. That ain't what you do for no ex that is love bombed you and using you for clout. That's just really not what you do. Right. So we don't really know what would you interrelate. Well, you said your opening segue was we are back together right now.
Right.
So
he forgave you from how you give me all this love.
Right. So that means he came back from LA. He forgave you for those initial tweets.
Right. And now he already went to Vegas, went to a fight. You went to your dad's concert, which actually kind of was stopped early. And now y'all just on a regular date. Y'all not back. Y'all been back together.
Y'all been back together.
Yeah.
Y'all been back together. As far as we know, we would consider back together. Yes.
Right.
This is just some footage they wanted to use.
Right.
Because you see she's scary. Look at her.
Right.
Ain't no Armand can't drive me nowhere. I'm sorry. His track record is terrible. Really? No, not with me. His track record is terrible. See what I'm saying?
Right.
Okay. Nothing motorized.
And Armand together. You know, I still see the future with Armand, and he's not perfect. You know,
you remember when she had this outfit on? You see, remember all the way. This was all the way down the line. You were still seeing a future with him.
And do you think that she was making, Like when you say that up, are you dreaming in your mind, or are you acting like this? Look, because she's looking at the scene. So is she trying to dream in her mind? Is that what she
sis, whatever, I don't know what time it is right now. Whatever time it is right now, she still see a future with her mom. Today, at this hour. So you can call it a
that
day.
was May 25th after she filed chase.
After he broke in her house, after he broke in her house, after he stole her ring camera. This was May 25th. You still see a future with bro. So whatever today is, what's today? Give me the date. September 8th, whatever today.
Uh-huh.
And she still see one. Okay. So
17. Yeah, 17.
so sis, all that right there. But yeah, she could still see a future with little bro. Yeah. Look at that.
Was LA. Oh, but
Look.
she say was I was Las Vegas.
Yeah. And that's why he can't stop laughing. I'm telling you, I watched it. I'm telling you, I watched the video with Erica Mena, and she said growing up hip hop was the most capiest reality TV show she was ever a part of. She said most of the fights, most of everything was stage and fake. She said she didn't even live in Atlanta when they were filming it. So everything had to be set up for her to even be transported to Atlanta. So they already knew what they was filming. This stuff, this is crazy. This is crazy. This is when, okay, we back together, y'all. I think I can get them back in front of the camera. We might can pull this off. Because this is crazy. This blue hair scene.
Wanted to shoot nothing when it was happening. Does that make sense?
Well, like, right. Are y'all cameras or y'all just what is this? Like, I need to do some research on what they are. Because it's not reality TV. It haven't been reality TV. But I just like seeing them together on camera. Right. So whatever y'all wolf tickets y'all selling.
Yeah, I feel like with us and our father to each other, it gave me that energy that I actually needed in the movie.
Cap.
I don't even know if that's what she said.
I don't know if that's what she said because we already know you had already wrapped the movie. You had already finished the movie before y'all fell out. The movie was done before you needed energy to finish. So that's all cap. All that's cap. The movie was done the next day after he left to go to his daughter's birthday party. What? You had a rap party. The movie was finished when you was at your mama's house cussing out your uncle. So stop this.
Well, I mean, like, she wants to drag her goal
on I don't think it's her. I don't think it's her.
No, you think she wants to be an actress the whole 6 weeks.
You filmed that movie in probably about 9 days, if that. And one late shift.
7 days.
Yeah, it was real quickness. It wasn't nothing long and drawn out. It wasn't no 6-month venture. It was what it was. So
and it was down the street. It looked like you was going down there and coming back.
Correct. So this is all cap because when he was in LA, you had I'm gonna give you 2 more days left of filming, which is why you couldn't go to the party.
Exactly.
Then you had your rap party, then you went jewelry shopping. So I don't want to call people a liar, but this is not accurate. Yes, it's not so real and uncut.
Man, this is just ridiculous. Okay, so let's go. Let's watch this.
So good. Look how submitting she is.
She can't stop. That's what he's trying to understand. I'm like, what's going on?
It really did give me that. But I'm glad that's your bag. You got that. I wasn't trying to like stop you from working.
No, he don't get it. He don't get it.
Just make sure you're good.
Because we don't get it.
I'm my best friend. I wanted to.
When she say make sure you're good,
I still don't know what that means.
To talk on the phone all day? What does that mean?
Because I need to make sure you're not doing what these blogs are saying you're doing. So I need to be looking at you and I need to be talking to you. You know, this is like I could have given them benefit of the doubt if they really, really told. And you don't got to give us the play-by-play, blah, blah, blah. But tell what it is. I saw some stuff. I ain't like it. It messed me up. And I overreacted. Tell the truth. But please don't get on here saying he didn't communicate because he talked to you like you was a toddler sitting on a red rainbow carpet in a daycare in crisscross applesauce. That's how he had to talk to you and break things down for you. And you wasn't listening. which is why you're staying confused.
And then she says, well, you get that I wasn't trying to control.
Exactly. But
no, we don't get that. I don't get that vibe that you're not. I get that vibe that you are.
That you're very much controlling. And that's one point. The second point is, if he wasn't communicating with you, how on earth are you leading with? This is the second time we've seen you say you wasn't being controlling and you wasn't stopping him from doing his work. So if he wasn't communicating with you, how did you draw those conclusions of that's what he thought?
And then did you just hear what she said? She said, I just want to tell you everything that I'm doing. So
you ain't doing nothing. But you ain't doing nothing. Because you're gonna finish your movie. You ain't doing it. You call Abby and sit on the phone with her. Cause this man got work.
I never seen that like this before. I never seen a grown person like this before.
And that's why I can't deal with these other fake air quotes. I'm using air quotes, reviews and recaps because they capping. Y'all see what it is. Y'all been watching them just like we've been watching them. This is a grown adult woman telling her man, I got to see, I got to keep talking to you. That is not normal. And whoever saying that's normal is losing their mind. You don't disturb a man while he getting bread for the household. Period. You let that man do what he gotta do to make that bread.
You don't understand. I wasn't trying to. Girl, go somewhere and say
yes, that. You wasn't trying to, but that's what you was doing.
That's right.
If he got a check in, that's controlling.
That's right. And the fake smile and all of this, y'all gonna see everything that she doing is for attention from him. Everything.
Tell you that I was doing this on a movie and then you were being so busy.
Yeah, he was working.
She said, and you were so busy. Well, yeah.
He's working.
That's what I went there for. I'm paying people to be here to help me. I'm not paying them to watch me talk to you. Because you worry about what the tea room talking about. Do that make sense?
It don't make no sense. And actually,
nobody,
it's embarrassing for a woman to act like this. Yes. To me.
And them people wasn't helping him make music for free. Everything anybody was doing was costing him money. So imagine everybody got to say, hey, y'all, hold on. Let me confirm to her that I'm not in a pool with a woman because the tea room said it. Or let me confirm to her that I'm not messing with this girl, this thirsty assistant that just had to post this because her minion trolls are in her DM. Ain't nobody, time is money.
For me personally, if we had an understanding, and if I was dating a recording artist, an independent artist like him, and we had an understanding, and he said that I might not talk to you till I get back, we got to understand it. Because I want you to do whatever you got to do what you need to do so you can get it out, product out.
It's no expiration date on check arguing with me. So let me do my work, and then you can argue with me about what the tea room said or what you was getting in your DM. But now, is all these paid people are here to help me finish this. So I can't, I cannot. And like I said, anybody on all these platforms acting like it was just so unreasonable for him to not stop, drop, and roll like she was on fire. She wasn't in no emergency. She wasn't hurt.
They don't have nobody. They don't even know how relationship work. They don't even have a man.
They lonely weirdos that think that's how relationships go when because a person is at work.
They don't have one. They're just thinking in their mind. Yeah.
Sure. And they won't have one.
Mm-hmm.
I need to understand the love you have for me, because my past, a lot.
He communicating right now.
He says, I need to understand the love you have for me. To me, I take this as, I don't know what's going on. We are in a relationship. I've been with you for 9 months.
I trust you.
I trust you. You do stuff, but you act like you really love me, but the stuff that you're doing is not out of love.
You ain't treating me like you love me. You treating me like I'm the help. You ain't treating me like love, accusing me or being fake concerned. That ain't love, mama. That's not love. So I'm trying to understand what you going through, because I trust you to do exactly what you telling me you're gonna do. Mm-hmm. And another thing about these, Black women that's on these platforms going bananas about this. If the shoe was on the other foot, if he didn't let her leave and didn't let her work and didn't let her go out, they would have a problem with that. And
Oh,
that's what I mean. That's what I mean by double standards.
and
Because if the shoe was on the other foot and every time she got the door, he was blowing her up and you can't go here and why you here? Well, I'm checking on you and you gotta check in, baby. Every day it would be an uproar, worse than what it is. So why is it okay for her and not him?
it's actually embarrassing to see a
It
black
is.
talk
It
about
is.
they can't work. I mean, I don't care if he don't call you. He got to work. This is
And one
about
and
me.
one thing I
This
and
is
one thing I know and one thing I know about a cheater, they answer their phone and still do what they want. Because that's what you had on your hands already. You already know how cheaters do. They say hello
they got that
in
baby.
in the
That
middle of the act. They gonna answer in the middle of the act. A cheater gonna do what? Cheat. Don't matter how many times you call.
That's
Don't no
right.
matter how many times you pull up. Don't matter how many private detectives you got. A cheater gonna do just that.
And she already
And
said don't nothing.
no, you already said you ain't want none in every episode.
I just said it right here. I just was showing you it, but the movie is over with. The movie was over with.
Ben,
That's all
Ben,
you calling him for. The movie wrapped up.
the movie had already wrapped when you so-called say he wasn't communicating.
And you
Stop
got
it.
to tell him something. No, honey, the movie had wrapped up. You didn't have nothing to tell him. You was trying
Yeah,
to see if he was with the intern.
that's what you was doing. That's what you was doing. And we're gonna stop all this cap. It's so deep and it's so raw. No, it's not. You wanted him to entertain you because at this point your trolls then got after him. The trolls then got in your DM and you listening to the T room. Yeah, that's what you wanted him to entertain. And no.
Yeah. And I think okay, I wrote the dates down, so but we don't need to do that right now.
Like a different environment where it's like you don't talk about his problems much and he shies away when things happen, so he don't know how to like talk about it.
So she's a
He,
psychologist.
she not nothing. She don't know nothing about nothing, and that's a shame because that man just told you he don't talk. He just finished talking. He just said, "I'm trying to understand your love that you have for me."
The problem is he said saying you acting crazy. That's what
Yeah,
trick.
no, he said it to you, but you matized and ain't but one thing on your mind because you can't focus. Maybe he should have wrote it and let her read it because when he talking, she don't hear nothing but what she want to hear and see. Whole thing. It's a bad situation to be in. That Love Jones is scary.
First
She
of
ain't
all,
heard nothing that she ain't heard nothing that came out that man's mouth.
Armand comes from a background where he don't like to talk about his problem. The problem is Armand come from a background, he not gonna argue with you. That's the problem right
Yeah, that's what she missing.
there. He not gonna call you, not gonna be going off on him, cussing him out. That's not what's gonna happen.
That's what we see what y'all used to, what your background used to. Y'all, you call your mama call you bees, your mama call your brother her brother bees, you call your uncle names. That's what he don't want to do. So we see what your background and y'all like to holler about how non-toxic y'all are. Your mama like to say, ain't nothing toxic about me. Oh baby, everything.
Everything is toxic about you. So what it is he don't want to disrespect you. He don't want to argue with you. He don't want to call you out your name. So it's better for him don't even talk to you. And if
But
somebody's not talking to you, don't you get the hint?
just go do something else. Whatever she doing right now is what you could have been doing while he was busy. You don't have to get single to learn how to occupy your time because a man is dating you. Y'all in a relationship does not mean you have to occupy his space 24/7. And
Ooh,
that's what your mother should be teaching you as opposed to next. A mother should be teaching their daughter, yes, y'all in a relationship. Yes, y'all in a committed relationship. However, no, even your husband is not going to occupy 24 hours of your day.
you're
Get you a hobby. Get
dating.
you in the color. You used to work out when you were single. You used to work out all the time. Go do something. When you raising up a woman, make a man miss you.
Oh,
He
girl.
should have been calling you. He should
Don't
have been calling you. Where's your pride?
Desperate
But
when you get
but
on
but but
attention.
that's because they so consumed in this internet world, and they so consumed in blogs, and they so consumed in these fake people. Them people don't care nothing about you. Why do you? Why would you think they care about you enough to get up in your DM to hurt your feelings about your man? Them people don't care nothing about you, and they did exactly what they did. Y'all broke up, and they still doing the same thing because they don't have no life.
You're no life.
None whatsoever. Two single people minding their business. He ain't even, and they still digging up what are y'all doing? But them the people she wanted to listen to.
Who have nobody.
Don't have me. I don't even know if they're real. I'm telling you, that's a troll for them in Zimbabwe. Them folk ain't real. Them folk and
You the biggest problem.
You the problem.
And it's all right because well, you know me. You're my girl for you. So it's easier for me to come to.
She ain't heard a word.
Oh.
And they so messy. They're gonna take them from ex-boyfriend to boyfriend in that little box right there.
Yeah.
You said what?
That little box right there, they took them from ex-boyfriend to boyfriend. When
Yeah,
you said
okay,
that.
that's right. Let me see.
We TV is messy.
Okay,
and that's why.
Let me go back.
Watch. Look at the box.
To change my perspective.
And watch the little box.
Well, you know me. You're my girl for you. So it's easier for me to come.
Oh, might have missed it. Oh,
look.
Ex-boyfriend.
Somebody person that can be, I feel like he's the person that I can come back and be like, okay, you know what I'm saying?
He's communicating right now.
Okay, that's what he wanted to tell her. She didn't listen
to what he said. She heard it. She heard it. She heard it. She heard it. She ain't heard nothing. She ain't heard nothing he said. So is he not communicating, or are you not comprehending? Because communication is part one. Comprehension is part two of gaining proper understanding. If we're gonna call a thing a thing, communication is just what they communicate. They just holler out words that they don't know the meaning of, and they don't know how to use in a sentence. And if they can spell them, is questionable at this point, right? So I'm communicating, yabba 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 yabba. But if the person that you're talking to does not comprehend what you're saying, the communication is landing on deaf ears, and that's what's happening right here. He's telling you, he's very clear in what he's saying to you, but you just shaking your head, yes. You don't comprehend what he's saying.
It's several problems that he said they need to attack. Number one, her insecurity. Number two, her calling him names or talking to him in a disrespectful manner.
He ain't tolerating it.
Then he needs to resolve, being responsive after she learns how to talk to someone.
Correct. He ain't communicating. Yeah, he's communicating, but you're not comprehending. Communication is just words. Comprehension is a big part of communication. Your ability to understand what another person is saying.
That's what Big Meech used to say. You can read a whole book, but they can't even comprehend it.
You can't comprehend it. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? That's the thing. You don't understand them, because a lot of people like this, they listen to respond. They don't listen to understand. So you was never when he was having these. That's why you kept doing the same thing over and over again, because you ain't heard nothing he said.
So Beatty is like this.
Correct.
It's like this, and Reginae is like this. Something wrong. All three.
But this the communication family. Y'all ain't the communication family. Y'all the talking messy. Ain't communicating nothing.
Girl, he the communicator.
He just telling you.
Communicator.
I don't. Because they're going to say, well, y'all don't know what they do off camera. We do not. But in this scene this footage right here, whoever recorded this was a person communicating to their person.
That's right. He said more as far as what he needed from her than she had said to him. Okay.
When we started, we were always together. Always together, everything. And I feel like now everything picked up for us, and it's like we're not going to be together 24/7 all the time. That's
Okay.
but it's like communicating and stuff. So yeah, we got that.
It's not
Communicating stuff so.
okay.
Communicating stuff so. What does that even mean?
It's not okay.
It's not okay. Communicating stuff so.
Yeah. What does that mean? Like, what does that mean?
Mm-mm,
So basically,
mm-mm.
I heard what you said, but you better answer that phone when I call you.
Period.
That's what I heard.
Yeah. I hear you. Well, because I ain't comprehending.
We got a chance to communicate and talk things out so we can move on and revisit the idea of moving to LA where we both can work on our individual projects and do YouTube together. It's so fun.
Is this the same YouTube she said she didn't need to be making no coin? She did it for fun.
Yeah. You can't see it, can you?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. You know she had to get up on
Yeah.
them.
Okay, so of course, she gets hot every time she sees.
I mean, you can't do nothing about that, honey. You just can't do nothing about that. Some people just take you there. Ain't nothing nobody can do nothing about that. That's just what it is.
3 minutes.
So you can't
try to finish this. I'm gonna see if we can finish. This is BD moving into Toya house, which is
oh Lord Jesus. I can't believe this.
everything she owns can fit in the trunk of the car.
Child.
She don't need no U-Haul, baby.
Mm-mm.
I have moved like that since I was 19.
Maybe this her third load, child. Taking her down to the basement.
Looks like a twin bed. I don't know.
To the hostage holding room.
Get comfortable. Me being a big sister, my doors are always going to be open for her to get on her feet. And Beatty told me and Beatty never got a chance to live under one roof. It gives us time to get to whatever the issue is so we can bed and build a better relationship. You just feel like you just go yourself. Period. This is my best friend, Brittany. Hey, Brittany girl.
Ain't somebody else's business.
Have your fancy over here with me now. I was gonna ask you what you. Oh. That's so crazy. Brittany, that's my dog, man. That's something that's friendly. She's the type of person that's gonna tell me what I need to hear. She's not gonna side with me if it ain't. What's up? Glad that you like your sister. College environment. No, for real, babe. And I just feel like moving forward, just being more expressive, speaking up for myself. You gotta be the one to say how you feel. You know what I mean? Especially when you love somebody. Right.
I wonder why she don't talk.
Huh?
I wonder why she don't talk.
Something might have happened to her.
Correct.
Because ain't no telling what she went through. She was not one.
She just floating through life, child.
Yeah, and she all over the place. And
everywhere. Pillar to post.
It ain't no plan.
No, you still don't have no plan.
Actually, that's the wackest plan.
Yeah, that'll stress me out. Maybe you was 30 years old. Like, we ain't talking about 13. You was whole 30. 30.
In the basement, girl?
In the basement of...
You going to the basement. I'm sorry.
Baby, you in Geppetto's basement. And I don't care how plush it is. I don't care that it got a kitchen. It comes with... The strings are attached.
Do as I say.
Huh?
Hit the door, homeless lady.
Kiss the ring. I can't go there. I don't know where I would have went, but I don't think you would have been there.
And that's something I'm definitely working on. Me being here, I just feel like, me and my sister definitely about to grow. I feel like Toya can be able to come to that time. But I also know I have not been the most.
Okay, so I'm going to send you a new link. We got less than a minute.
Okay.
All right.
All right.
All right, we're going to continue with Beatty talking to her
Best friend.
She looked like she could be a stud, huh? You think?
I don't know, child. I honestly ain't paying no attention. They is. What you care about. All you care about is what you care about.
All she care about is everybody business.
All I care about is everybody business in the community because I'm a town crier and I gotta stick that. I don't even know what you get out of it. It ain't like you getting paid for it. Like who wanna I gotta know enough stuff about me. I don't want to waste my time knowing everybody business.
My grandmama tell me she's 92. The less I know, the better off I
I,
be. How she lived at
I,
92.
like I don't, but that's why that just don't make no sense to me. Don't make no sense. That's why people, in no way you got to know everything.
Be involved more, and I want to talk to my sister about that too. Just being more involved, but she don't feel like she got to do everything.
She don't have to do everything, baby.
She don't got to do nothing. And what exactly do she do? I'm waiting. She done threw a party. Like, come on now.
Hey,
They gotta stop this.
Now look. We did a lot in our life, right?
Yeah.
You working, you throwing parties, you doing. I mean, this is life.
You doing YouTube? You done threw. We on episode 4, and you done threw a party. Oh, and boxed up two sets of bowls. It's what? She don't got to do everything. Well, what is everything?
Do you think that these people, since they don't really do much, like little stuff to them is a big deal? Because I'll be trying to figure out what.
I feel like all of them just sit around and they know they have to stay on her good side. So we're gonna make it seem like you are Captain Save, the family version. You protecting everybody, you saving everybody. You don't have to do none of that. And a lot of the stuff that they think you doing, you can do. You can't fix Naya up with the You can't fix Naya up with the perfect dude. You can't give Vidi no career unless you make her work. And you cannot make Casey go number 1. And you can't get him signed by Wayne. So what is the everything that we're describing? She don't got to do everything. What is everything?
I don't see no results of what
you got your mother-in-law handling Rain. So what are you doing? That's everything. So she don't got to do everything. What you talking about? But that's where she got their minds thinking.
That she does
she do everything. Because if you listen to Nate, this all sound the same. My mama do everything. And if it wasn't for my mom, girl, you got a trust fund. You good? She go shopping for you and buy you.
Where the money coming from? Why don't somebody tell the truth? Where is the money coming from? Let's tell the truth. Let's speak about it.
Your mama ain't rescued you from nowhere. Half of the stuff you doing, she don't even know about. So let's talk about it. If it wasn't for my mama, if it wasn't for your mama, what?
If it wasn't for your daddy, what?
Yeah, we already know what that's about, but they got her, but that's the God complex. And I'm not saying that she's not a good person. I don't know this lady from nowhere. I'm beginning to think she's not a good person, but the way that they are, she has them conditioned
worshiping
to worship her is crazy.
Like my daughter would never talk about me like this. Like my daughter knows. She won't have to talk about me like that. She know what I do.
You don't got to sit up and tell me I'm beautiful. You don't got to sit up and tell me, oh, you do so much. And if it wasn't for my mama, I such and such and such. And if it was, come on, Nate. Maybe you well connected and you got that bread.
Don't play.
So don't play. And BD, we already know. Because what are you talking about? So she don't have to do everything. What does she do? Number 1. And number 2, what does she do that BD gonna step in and fix?
Nothing. That's down. Push it out there. She gave her a twin bed in the basement.
She gave her a closet.
Oh,
hey.
Stay over there.
Give me one, please.
Yeah, man. Damn.
Oh, this looks so good. So, how you feel about these moving in?
You know, I'm cool with it.
Okay,
He
so
don't care, baby.
I
He
looked
don't
at
care.
the date of this hairstyle
Mm-hmm.
she had. This is
Mm-hmm.
like May 28th. So y'all gotta understand this. This is how crazy this show is. She talking to her about she gonna start talking, and this stuff that she talking about happened in April. And this girl sent up here May 28th. Let's go.
Talking about reenacting.
Reenactment, baby.
I'm just ready to really have a real conversation with him. Like, what is the issue?
A real conversation. Yeah.
Again, comprehension is a big deal with these people.
You would never have that if you don't have a peace within yourself.
Tell her, Red.
I need you, but they need you, Rain need you, I need you. If you don't find a peace in yourself, you can't have that as a family. And two, what the hell can you do about it? That you not.
Period. Red must be my brother. I think that's my brother, because ain't no way.
I can't live with somebody like this. She would
stress me out.
It's no way I would want to take her neck and stretch her like this.
Well, that's why he number 3.
About to be.
Hey, that's what the people said. I don't know now, but yeah, she dropped me up in it. Baby, you is worried about everybody. Red say, what can you do about it? You can't control grown folks. And look at her face. She don't even want to hear that.
No, she don't want to hear nothing he got to say, because she is great. She don't listen. She not listening. She doing the same thing Day is doing.
They told her to our mom. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
They want you to agree with them, and that's it.
She can't constantly just keep saying the same over and over again.
Over and over again. Yeah.
And you're not wrong.
Look at her face.
She's shaking her head, but she's not listening. Yeah.
Also can relate because you have
and you see, that's not the response.
She's one of them people. You know how Michael Jackson was when he was little, living, how he wanted to recreate his childhood, and he got the Neverland Ranch, and he had a. This is her.
I'm telling you, they stuck. Now, why are you telling him he can't relate? And this stuff ain't even that complex. You ain't got to relate to it. They are grown. It's not like there are no little children nowhere stranded, and you trying to save them from foster care or something. These are grown ups. He's telling you right. It's nothing that you got to relate to.
It's like she's jealous of his.
She heavy on that woe is me, and I can't. I don't like that.
Once you get it, you get grown.
Baby, you are not the first adult child of a drug addicted mother.
No,
you are not a unicorn. A lot of folks had to survive the crack epidemic, and you are not one of one.
Girl, if she don't let that go, I don't know, I'm telling you, something really wrong with her. Like, for real, I'm not trying to be funny, but if you keep talking about, I never had that. What?
You can't relate. Well, what? He ain't gonna never relate.
Okay.
But ain't that?
Love them. They've been together for years. You don't have
so.
My mom, her drug addiction in the past. You never been to losing two siblings. You don't understand that part and why it means so much to me to make sure that we all are good.
But you're not trying to make sure. But you're not. But you're not trying. You're not trying to make sure they're good. You're trying to make sure you're good and they're good with you.
No, she's saying the same words. Reginae, see that you good. We good. What does that mean?
Let me tell you something.
Check on you to see that you good.
If you good, what? They twins, but you're not trying to make sure nothing. Casey is an adult man, fresh off lot, living with his lady friend, doing what he do. Beatty is now living with you. She broke up with her girlfriend and had to move in with you. Couldn't even break up with her girlfriend and get her own place. To each his own, but she 30. What you could have did was, let me put you up somewhere for 6 months so you can get on your feet. Then you can have a plan. but that's not what you wanted, because you want people to need you or see you as the sister with the cape. But then you flip the script and say they all want to expect this from me because I had a baby by a rapper. Do you see? That is a brain, you know what? So either you want to be the rescuer or you don't want to be it. Because
But
your
you're
up
not
last two,
rescuing. You're not doing a good
you're
job of
not
rescuing
doing nothing.
because two of them is
No.
dead. One was in prison. The other one seems like she's saying is back in prison. One girl is out here doing who knows what. I don't know what she doing with her two friends. Lord know what. And the one is in the basement. So if you say you try to see everybody good, you fail. You completely fail. You need to move on. You're not doing a good job.
Because according to you, ever since you was 15, your family has felt like it was your responsibility to get them out of whatever they was in, and you don't like that, and that's why they judge you, and that's why they beef with you, because you had a baby by a rapper, and they expected you to save them because you had the baby,
and she didn't,
and you didn't, and you can't now.
So hang it up. You're a failure at this.
Let it go.
Whatever this is you're trying to do, you're not good at.
Let it go.
It's something I never had and always wanted. I don't want that for you. That's not the point.
It's not the point.
You're driving yourself crazy because of the simple fact you're
not listening.
to get to that
Nope.
point. It's not
she done already shut down.
Take a step back and detach yourself before you run yourself crazy. That's easy.
Already there.
Done, but it's something I gotta work on.
Yeah.
Oh, look, Naja text me. My mom wants some Miami.
She texted back in time because that text came through in April, Cinco de Mayo, and it's May 29th.
But let me tell you something else. Why this is capped, and this is the part that's gonna probably get me in trouble with YouTube. First of all, Nay went to her house.
Yeah.
Before she went to Miami.
Oh,
so this is why they gotta stop the cap. You was in there making TikToks with Rain because you was in your car. This is how we knew she was back mad at Armand again, because you sung the Waiting to Excel soundtrack on your way to Toya house. I ain't gonna cry. You doing all that cap stuff. That he probably already told you. Knock it out. Knock it off. Yeah, here you are again. Whatever you mad at, we don't know, because air quote, we don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but she gonna always let us know there's something going on. So this text is cap because you was on your way to her house. Remember, you was like, dang, that week messed up already. You was on your way on my way to my mama's house. And you went in there, made that TikTok with Rain. I'm looking for my friends. I'm looking for you. She already knew where you was going.
Let me see what date that was.
Stop playing with the American folks.
Let me see here. Let me see what date that was when they made that video here. When they had the brown on. Didn't they have brown on or something?
No, that wasn't the day. She had on them gray sweats.
Okay.
And that t-shirt.
Okay.
She went on her story and was singing. You know who page you got to go to get the exact.
Oh yeah, because I don't see that on her
TikTok. Mm-hmm.
So let me look look at
know where you gotta go.
So
but yeah, your mama already knew you was going to Miami because you went to her house that morning. Because we was like, dang.
Let me see here.
I'm looking for, and that had to be May 4th or 5th.
Is that what happened?
Mm-hmm.
So I keep telling everybody, I keep telling you that something happened between April 29th and May the 3rd.
Something happened between April, because she shared on Twitter, she shared the drop for these games. She shared that. Remember the day before they were supposed to go live and they forgot, or they missed the live. They missed going live before the song dropped. They were supposed to go live and then the song was supposed to drop. But by the time they went, by the time they went live in the truck together, the song hadn't already dropped. But she shared these games. That's the last That's the last support, air quote, that we saw her give to him. Again, she said just because we don't see it, don't mean it's not happening. We ain't even really here to debate
I don't
that.
know why they
Because that
said
ain't,
that. I don't even know why they said that. I don't know what
I
that
mean, all of that stuff was lies.
Okay, so
All of
this
that was
is
lies.
okay, so this was purple hair. This is May the 6th. When she
Yeah.
said, I'm looking at okay, right. So it's May the 6th. She was already at her house. Right.
Yeah,
right.
exactly. So you knew.
Yeah.
You knew. You knew.
Right.
Because Jonathan had just did her hair the day before.
Yep. And it was already looking bad. Okay.
And then she got up the next day, looking a mess, and on her way to Toya. So that text is capped.
Yep. You're right.
Oh, my girls, I need some time away. I'll see you when I get back. You know, she came over the other day.
She came, she was over that day.
Like telling me about her relationship with Armand, how how he changed up a little bit.
Girl.
I thought they was eat up and talk or something.
So Reginae didn't switch up. She wasn't three different people.
Cause every day she's somebody different. Girl, every day she's somebody different.
I'm gonna say this: if anybody was all capped, the whole relationship, it was her.
But just before, just like this conversation, and I guess it's okay for you to discuss.
I gotta drink my wine.
Because that's twice. That's two. I guess it's okay for you to have this conversation with Red. I guess, but
it's not his business. Okay. It's not your business either.
It's not one of your business, and you don't have no facts.
Why
you don't got no facts?
You know what? It's like if she get into it with her mind, she must find out what the problem is.
Yeah, or you just. I could even respect her more for having a conversation with both of them and hearing both of them out. That could have happened, but that ain't what we TV captured. What I'm seeing is a girl that was with her man for 9 whole months straight that you couldn't even see, which is why in episode 1 you had to pull up on her job because you said you've been with your boo. I ain't seen you, so you don't even really know Armand, right?
She don't know Armand.
So
Nobody knows.
You don't know. You don't know him. You don't know nothing. You don't really know. She's smiling. She happy. The happiest she ever been. The happiest you ever seen her. That's all you know.
And but still the happiest she ever been.
The minute it's some static, and she finally talking to you about him, you ready. You ready to.
But now she going to Miami with her friend. There's no way. No idea why she's keeping out and heading to Miami. I know my daughter.
You know why?
Needs to get away. It's just not okay. I know she's been talking to Armand again. I hope that has nothing to do with it.
We know you've been. Hold up. Stop right there. Stop right there. We know she's been talking to him.
Armand.
We know we know she been talking back to him because you stopped liking her pictures when she was doing it. This is the space.
I'd be surprised if she encouraged her to go to Miami.
I don't know nothing about none of that, but this is
I wouldn't be surprised.
We know that she's talking back to him because you stopped liking her photos.
Yep.
For that week and a half that they was back together on this. We know that she back.
And when she kept saying, "I love you, mommy, mommy,"
all day, randomly out the blue.
That's because she wasn't over there.
She wasn't riding over there. Rob wasn't driving her all the way out there to talk about it.
I'm not gonna say. I just really think that if she would have never went over there, they'd still be together.
Well,
it's so much.
It's too much, but you in it.
Girl, this is so capped. I don't even want it.
Come on, baby.
You don't have no footage.
He didn't. I mean, they didn't have much to work with, but they should have.
They were trying to figure out how to put a show together. Seems like.
Well, once the main character,
exited the building.
Yeah, what you gonna do?
Did she have him right Nurse Keisha is a family friend. She's a part of Team Date No More. We always call Nurse Keisha when we need a drip to help hydrate us and just to make sure that we are good. I need your help.
Somebody else.
Okay.
Now this is good. This is good for her to do to figure out to do. how to get her mama go to the doctor.
I feel like to me, this is again, because I've dealt with this, in my family. She is again inserting herself directly into somebody else's business. So these are the things that you saying that stresses her out. That she says it stresses me out, all these problems she had. But what I'm trying to point to is she is inserting herself into the voluntarily.
Yeah, she is.
Syndrome, she don't like this. She don't like that. Dr. Boggs, she don't like this stuff. Like, there's people that feel like my mom, they're no Black community, especially females. And it doesn't help that, people around her are dying. Like, I lost my godmother to cancer. I lost my aunt, which is my mom's sister also. So, like, seeing people around her, like, dying and stuff, I don't know if that is what it is. Stop it. Stop it. That's our teacher, Mom. Fine. I'm fine, baby.
What need to be coming from she don't drive? They be sending her Ubers. It seems like she always pop up.
I just have a problem. I mean, I know people do this, like this hydration thing inside the house. Just me, y'all, I'm just full disclaimer. I'm a pharmacist. So like for me, doing stuff at home, it doesn't seem, I like being in a medical setting doing all that. I mean, I just don't do the stuff at home. I will go to a clinic and stuff or a doctor.
Spa.
I'm just with IVs and stuff, y'all. I'm very particular knowing what I've seen. I don't do this.
So is this what the show gonna be without Armand? These kind of things?
Yeah, you better tune in.
I mean, I just got sidetracked. Cause what?
I need a salad just a little strong. I'm using it to get them skin. You don't want to take up. I feel fine. I'm going to go to no doctor. Something was wrong. I'm going to the doctor. I'm letting go. I'm going to fix up. I don't get it. But you don't care about like normal checkup, mammograms. I've done that when I had a job.
So you got her. So you got your mama on camera, loud, yelling, combative. Like Toya got to stop exploiting her people. She got to stop exploiting her people for a coin.
Yeah, because
this not even awareness, bro.
It's not because she thinks she's doing something good, but like you said, it looks like almost like you're embarrassing her.
So we've witnessed 3 ambushes.
That's what it looked like. Because me personally, I don't think this was the place.
No.
To do this.
No, and then you all on the premise of you want to make sure everybody good. Girl.
But how we know she good? Because we don't never hear nothing about her.
We don't hear nothing about nothing from her.
Me being a pharmacist, and I had to deal with this with both my parents, and my parents now are deceased. I dealt with this a lot. And you have unhealthy parents and you try to force them to do something, which you will realize is a lot of times it backfire on you. Because if they not really, really in it, because really that's their body. You can't control what they do and what they can't do. And
you surely can't. And you surely can't guilt them into doing it on TV.
You can't. So people need to I always say, stop spending so much time with the adults and start paying attention to the kids. Leave the adults alone. There's nothing you can do about them. That you can give them advice and they can take it or leave it, but you can't force your opinion on them. Because at the end of the day, they gotta follow up.
Go to a health fair or something and go just do some screening. You can't invite nobody to no house with nobody talking about no checkup. Right. What's she gonna do? Was she gonna do a mammogram on site? Like what? I'm trying to be nice, but I'm getting back sick of you.
I'm gonna really have to figure something out.
See, she's creating a problem.
You ain't got to. You ain't got to figure out nothing.
See?
Not going to
you see?
Leave me alone. I'm going.
Now you done pissed off.
She said doctors gotta make their money. See, now she didn't got an attitude. Well, see, you see how she causing conflict?
With everybody else. That lady came in there happy.
Do you see what I'm saying? That's the kind of stuff I'm talking about.
But she's so intrusive, yo. Like,
yeah.
Girl, let me come to you and say, daughter, I want to go to the doctor and I'm scared. Then put your cape on.
That's right.
You don't know nothing. That lady can have medical issues that she's dealing with on her own. That she
That's
don't want to
right.
share.
That's
like,
my point. That's right. That's right.
You ain't right. Who you think you are?
And also, like what I felt with my parents, like they don't want you in their business. They really don't.
In the words of Red, what are you gonna do about it? Let's say she goes to the doctor.
No way.
Let's say she goes to the doctor and every test come back wrong. What you gonna do?
Nothing.
No, you can't do nothing because even treatment for whatever they find gonna be up to her.
Thank you. And to follow through and to take the medicine and get the prescription and follow up.
All is gonna be on her. You can't. She's not a toddler. She's not 5. Rain is 5.
So then you're gonna start calling her every day, Mama, did you take your medicine? Mama,
no.
You're gonna create a more problem for yourself. That's why I said let it go.
You're gonna create more work for yourself that you claim you don't want. Sick of you. That's it.
You see how she made herself upset?
Mm-hmm. Who texting?
That's Reginae talking about. She in Miami. She said, we are back from Miami. No, when you coming back from Miami? She said, tomorrow. Okay, I'm throwing a party for Danielle. She's okay. She said, I'm in.
Me and our moms are working it out, but our communication just wasn't there. We just didn't, be eye to eye.
She lied.
Also, he was traveling.
Yes. And also, he was what? I didn't hear her.
He said he was traveling for work, and I said I had a lot going on for work. Cap.
Lies. This whole situation is a lie.
Cap.
And I'm fed up.
Cap. First of all, he was not traveling for work, and you wasn't working.
He wasn't traveling for work. He traveled and went to Detroit for his daddy's party.
That's right.
And you probably got mad because you ain't know. You thought you were showing. You thought you were showing out by popping off to Miami. Okay, girl, we both gone.
Girl, did she show out at Miami, girl?
The third city girl.
Girl, she got on that boat. She showed her butt.
Girl, they say she was out there cutting up, misbehaving poorly, and at the word travel.
Y'all need to
again.
Go ahead.
I'm just saying they say she was out there cutting up in word travels, and either you somebody's wife or you a third city girl, but whichever one of them you want to be, baby, just be it. Because now it's giving you is make believe. You was make believing.
She was trying to. All this is this is another example of her trying to get his attention. She thought that she was gonna go to Miami and turn it up, get him jealous, But if you watch the vlog, go back and watch the vlog. The day she went to Miami, she put that ring on. She had the ring on, and she got ready to go. She said, "I'm packing. I'm getting ready to go on my trip." When she got to the airport with Abby, all of a sudden the ring was gone.
Showing out in front of Abby is like Abby. Oh, child, she loves her some abs. And
Ooh,
Abby ain't even her friend.
Don't she?
Abby ain't even her friend. Abby is Beja's friend. Like, girl, where you come from? With your where your kids that you can always attend to Nate and play games on the phone with Nate and be Nate daycare provider. What you got going on, Abby?
People not paying attention that you got a single girl who's always bringing mothers of children into her life because she needs consoling. She needs to have fun. She needs to let go.
Well, the crazy thing is she dragged baby mamas all the time.
Oh,
remember
yeah,
they went crazy because I'm baby daddy free. I ain't no baby mama. I ain't having no baby. This why I don't have one. Yada yada yada. But you can't do nothing without the baby mamas. Nothing. They gotta neglect their kids right now today. I don't really know what's going on, what the problem is, but what the celebration is. But you got 2 baby mamas with you right now. away from their children.
And watching naked people.
Oh Lord Jesus. And they're away from their children. So
yeah.
you got an issue with baby mamas,
And
or
y'all
you don't?
ordered all this food for 2-3 people.
Girl, we don't know who their child. They show you what they want to show you.
Girl, it's only men. We don't have no men.
Oh my Lord.
That's
My
right.
Lord. It better be
And I'm
some
gonna tell you,
men out
ladies,
there.
one thing. You keep hanging with all these women that don't have no man, you're gonna be the one just like them forever. Believe that. I'm gonna tell you right now, you better find you a male friend, and not one like this. I'm talking about heterosexual.
I don't know what the obsession is with Abby, but Abby got her undivided attention.
Girl, let's go. That's great.
Because they lying right here.
I decided to take a trip to Miami with my home.
And these pictures is from the Bahamas.
They're like,
Yeah. It's like, nah, do you really think we this stupid?
These pictures is from the Bahamas. Now y'all gotta cut it out.
She went to the Bahamas with this boy, and she got a new outfit, and then they talk about Miami, and with purple hair. Girl, what is they doing?
They don't care. They don't really care. They don't care. We just gonna do anything.
Okay. Ain't nobody stopping you for no break.
Ain't nobody stopping you. Third City girl.
Okay, this is all cap. Upon landing. Okay, y'all. Let's look at the when did she tweet her home had been broken into?
Let me tell you something. First of all the tweets gone. That's number one.
The home. First of all, that the home broken into, because it was never broken into. That's cap.
Let me tell you something. All of this is a lie, and I ain't even seen it, because you were supposed to be coming back from Miami Monday. You did not.
You did not. You
did not come back. You didn't come back till Tuesday. You tweeted that your house was broken in Sunday night-ish, Sunday evening-ish, because you got too lit on the boat, and y'all end up oversleeping and missing the all-white party that y'all allegedly went down there for. So all this here right here is a cap. It's a big cap. You did not land nowhere, and no gate was open, because first of all, the people that was on your row about the tweets was telling you wasn't even at home yet.
That's right.
So what was he supposed to check on? So I don't even really know what this narrative is right here. But go on, play it. But it's all a lie. It's all a lie. But the tweet's gone.
Even the burglary one? Okay, first of all, she, upon landing in Atlanta hours later, now this is cap, y'all. She was not in Atlanta when she tweeted the burglary. She was in Miami.
She was in Miami when she tweeted, and she was in Miami when she tweeted the missing ring camera footage with 2 men at the door.
Yes, and she said
that was on every blog. It was on every blog. It was on Tea Room. It was on them. It was on every single blog when she tweeted that. Thank God I'm not home. 2 men tried to burglarize my home.
Upon landing, she checks her ring. First of all, she did not check her ring camera upon landing hours later, and she was terrified of y'all. This ain't the most cat. That's what I'm saying. Like, why people have to lie? That's not
why are we doing. What does this mean? What does this mean?
So Armand is in Detroit, and she's in Miami. Nobody's at the house, but yet she's talking about she's got invaded.
And this was late Sunday, early Monday. He had done already blocked you because you was already out there in Miami.
Showing
he don't
out,
really, he don't even really. But you know, he don't even really care about her doing all that little Tatiana stuff, because that's he like that. That's why he ended up in them DMs, because he liked that. But all that tweeting, I'm about to be to myself, and I gotta put myself first, and don't I always love yourself. Don't ever put yourself for last, and all that kind of, that regular stuff she like tweet and retweet and all that kind of stuff. So you have been doing that. He's still telling you beautiful under your pictures. He's still quoting the lyrics. You don't need no makeup. This is what he doing on his timeline, but you being a city girl on your timeline. Okay, cool. You already know what Armand gonna do. He got up on Sunday and blocked her. So she doing all this.
She had a ball today on 5/7, and she woke up the next morning,
which was Sunday.
I'm going off on the 8th. She always say something crazy on a Sunday. I don't know her.
But you know, and another thing, these people on Week TV didn't address. They didn't address the Christina stuff because she was talking about friendships not being good. If I address you, if I address something with you, and then you try to put it back on something you don't address me, you being fake. Why friendships can't be like the ones on TV because they fake. That's scripted. Girl, get out this fairy tale island. So she was in a bad way. That whole
So she wanted to be by herself on the 8th. She said she had
you
a
see
ball.
that? I'm telling you. That's
She
what she
wanted to
was
be
too.
by herself on the 8th. And that's why he was like, okay, you want to be
Okay, let me help you.
by yourself.
Let me help you. Let me help you.
Deleted all the pictures and bye. Followed her, and that was a wrap.
You by
That's
yourself.
when it, to me when they broke up. That I don't care what nobody said. That's when it was over. When he did that. So.
And she didn't even remember. It was quite because you know they had them people on Twitter was like she don't even know she blocked. She don't even know she blocked. It wasn't till Sunday evening. You still in Miami that you even realized that you was blocked.
That's right.
So you doing all this performing and carrying on.
And he was getting her and telling her she was beautiful. His mama said.
But this was before that I'm by myself. I'm gonna stick to myself more.
I'm saying in a day, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, girl, quit acting like the victim. And you were still in Miami when them people took your ring camera. So you say, allegedly. But the footage is in your phone.
I'm just gonna be honest with y'all. I don't think this is her house. I don't know where WeTV got this from because at the end of the day, I don't know all these trees and all this.
Maybe she live in a forest.
I don't. And then the ring camera is below. Where did this video come from?
Where you get this armed surveillance from?
Right.
The garage door.
Your mama said you have ring camera. That's all you got. You don't have no surveillance over your house. So where does
because this giving aerial footage.
Yes. And it ain't been no drone or nobody over there.
Or even when you have a ring camera, the activity is in your phone. It's not in the thing that's on the house. So even if they take it out the house, it was still recording. So it would have seen up until the person snatched it away from the house.
But guess what she said? She says, I don't have no footage. That's what she told her mama when she went to go. You'll see.
Okay. And I guess it's supposed to be your mom.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Girl, they out of their mind.
But he in Detroit.
First of all, Armand got a key to get in there and a code.
Can I come stay at your house for a while? What happened? Someone tried to break into my house. Oh, you say come over and Anthony. Okay.
That's a lie.
I'm gonna send you another link. First of all, y'all.
This all
if somebody come on your porch, that's not called breaking in your house. If somebody come on your porch and steal your Ring doorbell, that's not a break-in. That's called criminal trespass. She needs to get a dictionary. And so before she start using words.
This is crazy. I want to know where they got that footage from. Because it looked like an infrared. Like it looked like that game them people be putting on their eyes.
Yeah. No, you don't. No. But look, I'm gonna send you another link.
Okay.
All right.